Okay. So,
Penises.
yes. Last time, the intrepid adventurers
That's us.
had made a dude piss himself and were now camping.
Are you sure he just pissed himself? Are you
What?
sure there wasn't more to that?
He pissed himself and then he ran away on a motorcycle.
That was the important detail, Sharon.
Ah,
And George almost broke his thumb trying to break a gun.
I didn't actually. I
we
dented
also
it.
learned that George is pretty much bulletproof and that he's a very good human shield.
It's great, isn't it? Ironically, none of our characters know their names yet, so
No. But you all are currently sitting around a campfire and
Are there marshmallows?
No.
Oh, why can't we never roast marshmallows?
it's a
Because
depressing
nine
world
bottles of
without
beer.
marshmallows cost money. Lots of money.
Okay, well then we're imagining we're roasting marshmallows.
Pretty
The
much.
power of imagination, kids!
Imagination.
Please. No imagination.
Hey, look, Harrison, a Dungeons and Dragons ride.
Oh god. But yeah, so and Amelia and what's your cat? Amelia and Krona,
Yeah, I'm Amelia.
you notice that this that the ghoul, the one with the robotic eye, has gone off with the massive dude in the robes, if you remember who they are.
I remember
Alright.
massive dude in the room.
Suspicious.
I remember the ghoul, but I don't remember the Actually, yeah, I do. Never mind.
Yeah. But
I
yeah,
think it's suspicious, but I'm too busy breathing in smoke and coughing.
fair enough.
That's what happens when you sit right in the wind area.
Oh, so does your character just contract the same ailments you do?
Yes.
Please, no.
But okay. But all of you are sitting outside this motel. It's like a roaring blaze in the middle, where people have brought out wood from the caravan. There's and you notice. Let me get my notes quickly.
And the game master isn't prepared.
I am prepared. I just
Ha! Is exactly what someone who isn't prepared would say.
you notice.
No, he is prepared. He's just poorly prepared.
The other dude in the suit, if you remember that, there was this one other guy in the back who looked really depressing and loner, is handing out food to everyone.
Why is he handing out food? He should eat the food himself.
He's just been instructed to it, but there's like this great pot above the fire where like a broth of stew is.
Aren't we sitting in front of the fire?
What you are, but it's a big fire. Like there's at
Okay.
least 30 of you sitting around this fire.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
fucking bonfire.
Pretty much. Like, there's like a tiny campfire next to it where this guy is cooking this food.
I mean, it's so big of a fire that if it was on the ceiling, they'd think it was Mary Winchester.
I have no idea what that means, but okay.
Man.
It feels what? You kind of blanked out.
I just made like an amazing thing right there, and you know what? You guys aren't worthy.
We're not worthy, not worthy. Okay. Just to make sure, George, you're still here, right?
Yeah, I'm just painting figures at the same time.
Okay, cool.
Multitasking.
I'm not built for it.
We know.
Yeah.
Just quick.
I am muting myself. There are arguments going on within the house.
Okay, that's that. James.
Huh?
I'm just rolling stuff.
Yeah, rolling stuff is scary.
You forget the power you wield as a DM when you say, I'm just rolling stuff.
Yeah.
Okay,
And okay is another
Ja-
one of those.
Shell, Krona and Mike.
Yeah.
You notice,
What do we notice?
that the, man who's handing out the food, when he gets to Alex, the caravan leader, you notice just before he hands it, he brings out a little bottle from his pocket, opens it, and pours it into the food. And gives it to the man, Alex.
I just approach Alex and ask if he's a bit of a drinker, or if he likes a drink.
Wait for Sherilyn to recover.
Yeah.
Internet connection is fun.
Ba-da-boom.
The bane of our existence.
Sherilyn.
Bear, where you at?
I think we passed all of our simultaneous terrible connection to her.
Literally, though. There was like a ping. Is anyone hearing that weird, like...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Is anyone
I rolled
trying to-
for intimidation.
Oh,
I thought you were like trying to communicate with us
we
in
got
Morse
that.
code or
We
some
got
shit.
intimidation. What did you say, Sherilyn?
Roll for intimidation.
You roll for
What?
Okay, so
We thought you were doing Morse code, love.
I thought you became a keyboard.
I don't blame George. I do not blame him.
okay, so this is gonna go against agility, in which Krona, you have the higher. So you react first, seeing this.
Yay!
And you get up and you storm over, and once she's storming over, you get up as well, Jack, and sort of follow behind. And
Wait, Jack.
Sorry, you get up, Mike. Sorry, I read.
There you go.
So are you intimidating dude in the suit?
Dude,
Shit, like who are you intimidating? You said you roll for intimidation, but against who?
the dude being suspicious.
Oh, okay. So the dude who poured the powder. Okay. So I guess you just go up and you like face him off and say, "Hey, what's that?"
Wait, do you say powder or was it liquid?
It was a powder. It was a powder that
never
you
mind.
sort of mixed in.
Okay,
Hey,
never
what the
mind.
fuck are you doing, dude?
Uh,
I saw that shit.
wait. So are you not doing anything, Mike?
No, I just approach, but at the moment I'm wondering what the hell's going on between those two.
Okay. So for you, Sherilyn, that would be.
I just make sure that the guy doesn't eat it yet.
Okay. Bring up my calculator because I'm an idiot.
We know.
Yeah.
Oh, guys.
Wi-Fi is a bitch.
I mean, so's life, love.
Okay. So are you intentionally trying to intimidate this dude?
Yeah, because I saw what he did and I want to scare the fuck out of him.
He sort of looks up. You see, there's like a flash of fear over his eyes, and he goes, "Nothing. What do you want?"
Can I intimidate him into eating that?
What? He is sort of holding the bowl, and Alex is looking at you, sort of confused. Are you
I
just
still
gonna say,
want him to try it.
"Okay"? He sort of looks down, looks up, and says, "It's his. Why do you want me to eat it?"
Because I saw you slip some shit in it.
Okay. Everyone in the camp notices. What? Okay, everyone in the camp notices as he throws this food right into Krona's face. Krona,
Is it hot?
luckily, you managed to sort of dart out of the way.
Yay, agility check.
Just in time as this goes past you, and you notice he pulls out a silenced pistol and aims it right at Alex's face. And we're going to go.
Ooh, okay.
And we're going to go into sequence. So this is actual combat. So let's go. Who has the higher sequence?
Sherilyn has the highest agility.
Yeah. Okay. So Amelia, I'll have to note this down. So Wrong thing.
Amelia, that's me. What's up?
I'm going.
Have I been summoned or not?
Amelia has 16. Charlene
Yes,
has
Amelia.
14. So Krona has 14. James,
What's 40% of 80? 1 second.
your sequence is 10.
Okay.
40% of 80 would be 4 times 8, which is
Right.
And Joe, your sequence is also 10. So,
32.
That equals 32. Well, that's hilarious.
what?
If I talk to a woman, then I have 112% chance of succeeding.
If you talk to a man.
And then I minus 32 from 80.
I now have a cat.
Kitty!
Neon.
And just go for this one.
Oh my god, it meows! He's so cute!
It is a cat.
That's what cats do.
Really? I thought they barked.
Okay.
I've seen some cats that bark.
Now.
Was it a fox? It's like some foxes make some very weird noises.
Okay. Amelia, you notice this almost immediately. Like, you notice this, this guy basically.
As he's pulling out the gun.
Yeah, as he pulls out this gun and aims it directly at Alex.
Okay, so I'm gonna rush over to where those two are standing to sort of like do one of those peace things, running over
Why not
but ready
just
to
pull a
fight.
gun out on the guy already.
Because it's gotta be what she does. Would your character do that? Just run out and just block the way?
Not block the way, but run over to see what's going on, get like a closer look. Sort of like nudge the person next to me to let them know that, you know, it's going down and run.
It's not tremendously far away, but the guy you nudge looks and just pegs it. He's like, I'm not getting involved in this, and he runs away.
Where's the human shield? George, where you at? Is he like near me?
Is that what you could... Okay, so I'd say...
Yeah, I'm getting the human shield with me. Take the human shield.
Okay,
Come on.
so
We're
you're running over to... so that's 3. Talking doesn't count. So you're running right over to where Joseph is.
Yep.
That's not particularly far away, so I'll say it's another 1. So you've
Joseph was about to enjoy his stew. Everything was going to be nice after, you know, being the hero of the day and just...
And then shit hit the fan.
God damn it.
And you have 3 action points left. So, are you going to do anything else, or just try and get his attention?
Sort of like get his attention and point to what's going on.
Okay. Person who goes next, by sequence, so that'd be +2, so that actually works better. Person who goes next would be Krona. You also notice.
Yay!
It's not hard for you to notice this, as it's happening in front of you. Static.
Hey, you know that guy that I made piss himself yesterday? Not yesterday, well, the last time.
He's turned the gun on your face.
I was gonna say I pulled out a gun to put in his face, but okay.
Oh, okay. State your entire action first. Sorry, that's my fault.
I was gonna say, you know the dude I made piss himself with that gun? I still have that pointed in the other dude's face, already cocked.
Okay. Fair enough. Next would be Joseph.
So I've just got the attention from Amelia, and she's just pointing frantically.
Pretty much.
I give one of those sort of like eye rolls. Get up
Not
and
again.
just start marching towards him, picking up my shotgun as I go, just carrying it in one hand, walking up towards him.
Okay.
Can I
Staring him
follow,
down.
like, a little bit behind, sort of like, oh, what's good, just ready to follow?
I can say that's acceptable. You still have 3 action points left. So that uses 3 of your 7 action points for this turn, George, to walk right up to him.
I'm sort of staring him down as I go, maybe do intimidation with that.
Okay. Okay. Could you please tactic your speech skill as you rolled a 3?
Yeah, boy.
Right next to it, there's a little grey box.
Whoa, under the tag section.
It's called misc bonus. Just
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I see.
just type like a full stop in there, just as a note.
Okay, yep.
Okay. Okay, so you do that. I'll explain the situation when it gets to. In fact, no, his turn would be next.
This is who I imagine whenever we talk about George, minus the mask.
No, I'm a more leather jacket,
Yeah.
Borderlands.
actually.
But yes,
And much more muscular.
it's So he sees a 6'3" massive dude, and you do
Wait,
see.
6'3"? I thought he was 6'8".
Oh, what? Tall dude. Terrifyingly tall dude. Basically in front of him. And you see basically a flare, like an inferno of fear in his eyes. And he barges into, you, Krona. And I'm gonna have
Do
to
I
roll-
still have action points? Because if he keeps doing this, he's not gonna
You do have action
end
points,
up
but
in a nice place. What happens after he barges?
well, him barging would be a opposition between you and him. So I will get up. Yeah, okay.
Would I need to roll agility?
This would be your agility versus his strength. So, Shannon. Your agility is 6. His strength.
I
Is
rolled a 14.
that. What do you get?
I rolled a 14.
Okay, so you just quickly dive out of the way as he barges forward, and then let's open a fire at let's open a shot for 48. That would be against him. Okay, and hit Alex clean in the neck.
Can I shoot this guy in the head?
Clean in the neck. Like he stumbled. Like he does not expect this coming. Like he's confused after all the commotion, and then suddenly he's got a massive gaping hole for his Adam's apple.
Think he'll be
Can I
alright.
shoot him?
Well, that got rid of my plan.
So you're gonna shoot him. Okay, you're shooting him with your pistol or the hand cannon you picked up.
I picked up a hand cannon?
Did somebody pick up the weapon that the guy had?
George
No,
did,
but
but
can
then
I
he
do that?
demoed it.
Oh yeah. So if I okay.
I did, but then give a point.
Yeah, you dropped it because it was covered in piss. Okay, so nobody picked that up.
Go,
so-
just shoot him with a pistol.
Yeah, just shoot with your pistol. Sherlin, ooh, your small guns isn't great, but you do have advantages because you're so close. So that'll be a plus. Yeah. So yeah.
Roll.
That is a bare success, but it was a success.
Yes, girl.
What is your weapon? Your weapon is a 10mm pistol, which is it's plus. I will have to get. Let's just say it's plus 10. Okay. You hit him clean in the chest, and he stumbles back and lands on the floor. And he's bitch! As he sort of
Ooh, solid B.
as he sort of gets up to his feet, you see he's clearly been hurt, but he's not bleeding. You notice.
Shit, he's wearing. Oh shit, he's wearing some form of
He's a synth.
Do I have any more action points?
What is your action points? Your action points are 8 singles. Yes, you would. You'd have one more.
Can I take another shot at his head?
Okay, you're aiming directly at his head. Okay. That would have been a harder thing. And in fact, that would have been a success. So you get +5 on your attack.
Woo!
5. He doesn't have a left eye.
Like anymore, or just
Fucking
no
hell.
FI?
Like at the angle you fire, it sort of goes through the eye and then through the side of his skull.
Think he'll be alright.
The ghoul over there just goes, I've seen worse.
He screams like you have never heard a human being scream like this before.
Uh,
I
And
don't know. I did watch Castlevania.
Is anyone else hearing her going to
Yeah.
Morse code?
she said, I don't know, I have watched Castlevania.
She did say. I thought she.
Yes, everyone is robots.
I don't know whether it's my connection or whether, you know, you guys have like
think
gone
it's
into Morse
RM.
code rather than, you know.
I think it's
actual
everyone's
talking.
connection.
Yay,
I watched
we're all
an eye
rubbish.
get torn out with a whip.
But yes, so he so he screams for about 4 seconds, just as he collapses to the floor unconscious.
Tragic.
What a bitch! Can only take 2 bullets.
Hello?
Hello. But yeah,
Can,
so
can I feed him whatever he was trying to feed the other guy just out of spite?
there's this sudden commotion as about 10 people swarm around Alex. The doctor comes up with stim packs ready to heal him, and you just crouch down and pick up like the remains of this soup and just scoop it in your hands and just pour it into this guy's mouth.
Enjoy!
Bon
This
appetit!
Now, okay, in the commotion, Joseph,
Yes.
you feel someone tugging at your leather jacket,
Hmm. So I turn to where it's tugging.
and you turn to find the ghoul. His robotic right eye
Ugh.
sheaming with like almost new glass. It does look very new and very fresh and very like polished. And he looks, he goes, "Oi, I need to talk to you."
Sorry, what was polished?
Like his robotic eye, because it is big and chunky. It's literally coming out of his skull, and it's wires going into his temples and into his brain. You see.
This. Good.
This ghoul, yeah, this
Yes.
robotic eye he has on his right eye.
It's evil Morty. I'm sorry.
And he goes, "I need to talk to you.
Hey,
This
I
is
just
probably
got
the
that
best
reference.
time. Follow me."
Hmm.
And he turns and walks away.
I'll just sort of. Not.
Pardon? Oh, robots. Constant synths. What do you say, George? You might have better connection now.
Yeah. No. Sorry. It just dipped for a second. I say I walk towards the sort of out of the not stealthily walk out
Yeah.
towards the
So you're walking like the outskirts of like
And
the,
go.
the close outskirts of the campfire,
yeah,
like away from the commotion.
yeah, with him.
Okay.
shit, I fucked thing up.
You're a bit too concerned with pouring soup into this man's mouth, Shona.
Can you go over that again? I'm sorry, it disconnected.
Alright, so the ghoul approached Joseph and was like, "Hey, come with me, I need to tell you something." Joseph followed, but you don't know this because you're too concerned feeding soup into a guy missing an eyeball.
Nah, he deserved it.
Amelia and Mike, though, you do in fact notice this. If there's anything you want to do, that's up to you,
No.
but you notice him walk away.
Wait,
with the
notice what?
ghoul.
Can I
Jo-
go follow?
Yeah, okay.
Hello?
Are you intentionally being sneaky?
Yeah.
Okay, want me to roll for you, or do you want me to link you all to a dice roller?
It's probably best if you roll for me. I'm gonna find a way to mess up the dice roller. You
Okay.
know me.
Yes.
I love how you didn't even. You should have even given me that option. You should just,
Okay, cool. Could you put a You see? Have you got the character sheet open, or is it just mine?
I haven't
Just
got
you.
anything over.
Okay. I'll note it down because you get a increase in your sneak skill at the end of a session.
Yeah.
But are you gonna do anything, Mike, or?
Sorry, I got to sort some shit out on my character sheet. It's been awkward.
It's okay.
But what's going on?
So is anything you would do in the aftermath of this? So there's a tremendous amount of confusion going about, and you notice Joe walk off with this ghoul.
I just keep an eye on Joe and the ghoul, just to be safe.
Is there anything else you're doing, or are you just like observing the chaos?
I observe.
Okay. So, Joe, the ghoul takes you. So you take the ghoul sort of to his outer skirts, and he adjusts his shirt sort of very formally. Like he does this very formally, as if he's some sort. He thinks he's some sort of higher class. And he gives you a particularly sly smile. He is, well, my name is Richie. I have something to ask you. You seem like a man who can look after himself. Would I be right?
Well, of course I can. You there?
Well, you know, as if his immense height didn't give that away.
Well, I'm sure you've seen this big burly fellow covered head to toe in robes, and my organization, well, they suspected he was someone who we don't like, and I have confirmed that. Now, you maybe think I'm asking you to assassinate a person, but this is no person. That man over there is in fact a Deathclaw. A very intelligent Deathclaw.
Sorry.
Oh.
Oh my.
And
Gasp.
my organization and my friends, they don't want him in this convoy or alive at all, really. He's slighted them. His name is Krull, if you want his actual name. I am going to offer you 500 caps if you kill him.
Ooh.
Don't do it. I mean, I'm not here. I'm just being your conscience on your shoulder. As scary as a conscience toting a gun could be.
And I think in this confusion, it's the best
fucker.
time.
Hmm.
I'm gonna give you about a minute to decide, okay?
Can I go over? Like, you know.
Well, you are sneaking behind. You do hear us.
I'm gonna go wash my hands of goop whilst you're deciding.
Fair enough.
Because whatever I fed this guy, I don't want to feed myself by accident.
Well, as he's deciding, I'll come back to you. Now, Sherilyn, Krona,
Yes.
though you may be fairly certain that this food is poisoned, you're not sure if it's the missing eyeball or the poison which has killed this man. But he is indeed most certainly dead.
Yay!
Can I roll perception to see if there's anything worth getting off his corpse?
It's not hard to notice the fact that he's wearing a bulletproof vest.
Can I take said bulletproof vest?
Well, you can. Everyone's a bit like anyone who's around you is a bit confused. You're just stripping this man, but yeah, you could take his bulletproof vest.
It's D&D. What else do you think I'm gonna do?
Not be a murder hobo.
I'm a murder hobo. I'm gonna be a nice enough person, and is this guy wearing a hat or anything?
He was wearing a fedora, but it was blown off by the missing eyeball.
I'm going to retrieve his hat and put it over his face so he at least has some decency left.
Fair enough. So you've stripped him and just put a hat on top of his head.
I didn't strip him. I just took the I just took the bulletproof vest, which he isn't going to need anytime soon.
Fair enough, then. You now have a bulletproof vest. You're not wearing it, but you do have it.
I will equip it later, but
There we go. Problem solved.
Ah,
currently I put a hat over his face so he can at least have some final rights.
yes.
Not that he deserved him.
Fair. Georgimus, are you alive or?
Am I alive? Don't know. Can you hear me?
Yes.
No, you can't hear me. I'm dead.
I can hear you.
There can be only one.
Talking to you from the grave.
Oh no.
So I'm still considering whether to kill a death claw for 500 caps.
A smart Deathclaw.
Yes.
I'm gonna turn to the ghoul and go. Yeah, right. 500.
And he cut out.
He died in the middle of haggling.
You
500 I got to.
If he's a smart
500, then
Deathclaw, he might be wearing a bulletproof vest too.
Just his Deathclaw of his tiny bulletproof vest. It's like a
Yeah,
crop
at least-
top.
I think death
At least
claws
he
are
doesn't
just.
have a shoulder-mounted elephant gun.
Yeah, what were you saying, Joe?
No, 500 caps seems a cool claw.
I guess you said 500 cap seems a bit small.
Yes.
Okay. A Deathclaw. I will send you a picture of a Deathclaw.
I know
Have you
what a
never
death.
seen what a
claw
Deathclaw
is.
looks like?
Yeah.
No. Tar asks.
You bastard!
You haven't played Fallout. I understand.
I literally
It's big, scary.
I literally
and
text you
looks
saying,
I
do you want a
trusted you.
Deathclaw? Then never and don't tell the others. And you literally went, I'll send you a picture. Thanks, guys.
I trusted you.
Tara?
Literally,
You were my brother, Anakin. I loved you.
I hate you!
There you go.
Alright.
Or did
it's
I
big.
miss something here?
Oh, okay. And that's
Yes,
hiding in a little
probably.
cloak.
It's a bit smaller than that.
Really? Well, oh, right, fair enough. But okay, that looks like it needs to be killed.
But
Can I
yeah.
go convince that guy to shoot him up?
But
Can
yeah.
I go
Why?
like proper kill him?
But yeah. If you missed any of that, George, Tara didn't know what a Deathclaw was, so I sent her a picture of a Deathclaw.
Oh my god, stop ratting me out! You're such a snake! Your spirit animal is a snake!
Or Deathclaw.
I bet you know parcel tongues, you're such a snake!
Hiss. So I'm guessing
You are such a nerd.
I'm guessing you're gonna try and haggle down the dude.
Well, I'm gonna haggle up the price
I know what you mean.
suiting this Deathclaw. I want more caps.
Ooh.
Is
He
what I mean.
he crosses his arms and you see his robotic eye sort of like a shutter goes over it, and then he sort of
It's called an aperture, you idiot.
He whatever. He smiles.
Oh, whatever.
He smiles as well. I can't offer you anything more, but you get reps. You can get a good reputation with my friends. And he pulls out a wallet. Opening up, he pulls out a card, and looking at it, you see there's an insignia on it. Now, it's not hard to know, as there was a big kerfuffle in your area of the world in Washington, with a group called the Enclave.
Oh shit.
Oh, thank God! I thought it was about to be the tech.
Oh dear.
The Enclave are not particularly nice people from what you know. But this man is from the Enclave.
The Enclave are assholes.
One thing that does concern you, though, is that the Enclave are normally purists, like they only like pure humans, and this man is indeed a ghoul. Ghouls are anything but pure humans.
Question: would Joseph Budman know that? At all?
Most
He would know
basi-
about the Enclave. Would he know about their puritanical?
Basically, everyone
Yes.
knows. Everyone knows.
Everyone knows.
They're space racists.
Pretty much, they're space racists. Like, Your intelligence would have to be like 2 for you not to know this.
Lol, my intelligence in general.
But yeah, so you would know this. He smiles. He goes,
Right.
and you see, if you get in good, maybe there can be other rewards and other missions, and maybe you get a good few bits of technology in response.
He's lying.
I thought that was gonna go one way and it went the other way.
Well, the tunnel snakes could always use some more gear.
He smiles.
Tunnel snake.
I'm guessing that wasn't taken off of a corpse then.
No, tunnel snakes rule.
No, they
Losers
don't!
drool. Duh.
Why?
Because I have an intelligence of 4. So screw you.
You
That
know
explains
what?
it. That's
I'm
why
not,
he's in the
I'm
tunnel
not
snake.
surprised.
He laughs. Indeed. Well,
No, I'm serious. Tunnel snakes rule. Losers drool.
are you
Duh.
basically
We're the
saying
tunnel
this in...
snakes. Tunnel snakes rule.
Are you basically
I am
saying
saying
this
that
in
in
his
character.
face?
We
Not like
rule.
directly in his face. I'm kind of like, yeah, duh.
He's...
Oh my god.
Again, he's,
Duh.
Tunnel snake.
he smiles. He's like, well, maybe we can open a few trade routes if you prove yourself good. All you have to do is, well, ensure the Deathclaw, this escapee, doesn't live past today.
Sorry, what was that?
This Deathclaw escapee, as long as you ensure he doesn't live past today, it will all be good.
Isn't it nighttime?
Live till tomorrow.
I don't have that much time to kill him then.
We want him dead as soon as possible. Like, his face just falls. He's like, we just want him dead. Please kill him.
He suddenly realised he's made a grave mistake.
And it was at that moment.
This guy knew. He talked to Joseph Budman, Action Man.
Just kill him. Just kill him, please.
Alright, I'll kill him, but I want some of the caps, at least.
Pardon?
I
He
want
wants
some of
the
the
caps up front.
I want at least.
You want some of the caps, did you say?
Up front, at
Ah.
least.
He is. You're a very, very good bargainer, my friend. He pulls out a little like pouch of caps and just gives it to you. You can guess it's maybe like 150 or so.
100. Yeah, boy.
Why? Why are we walking around with this guy?
Because he is basically an unstoppable monster of muscle.
Also, technically, we're not yet.
Yeah, you're not. You're just stuck in the same caravan as him.
Why am I on the same caravan as this guy?
Because you wanted to go in the caravan.
It's the
for
end of the
whatever
world, Van. Nice.
What, Joseph Budman, the greatest man of all.
reason. Essentially
Ooh, loses
post-apocalyptic.
drool.
Essentially post-apocalyptic He-Man.
Can I put on this bulletproof vest?
Yeah, that should be too hard to slip on. But okay, so going to you. Would anyone else have done anything during their little discourse?
No, I was just waiting for one of the parties to pull out a gun.
Neither did.
Exactly.
You did notice the exchanging of a sack of caps, well, and quite clearly a sack of caps.
Actually, that would put my character on guard, considering the people.
Yeah, considering there's been an assassination and then there's suddenly transference of money.
Yeah. Character is now on guard.
You would notice this as well, Amelia.
No,
Nice.
I'm chilled. I'm chilled. I've just gave this guy his last rites.
Well, by last rites you mean looted his stuff and then put a hat on his face.
He
Literally.
doesn't deserve much else.
put his eye back in his socket?
Fuck no.
His eye isn't much of anything right now. It's a bit of it like exploded viscera.
I'm
Like,
not
you know,
gonna
like a
scrounge
snowball.
around in the dirt for some kind of shredded up eyeball just to shove back in his socket.
Well, I don't know, you force-fed him, like, poison soup.
And I'm not sure there would be an eyeball left. It might be goo.
But if you excuse me a sec, I need to go to the bathroom.
That moment
Have a
when the
nice
DM
wee-
needs a piss.
So, guys, how we doing?
What do we do
Decent.
when the DM takes a piss? We fuck up his recording.
Beep,
Somehow.
beep, I'm a sheep. Say beep, beep, I'm a sheep. Sing it with me! Beep, beep,
Meow,
I'm a
meow,
sheep. Say
I'm a
beep,
cow.
beep,
Said
I'm a
meow,
sheep.
meow, I'm a cow. Meh.
I said sing it with me, not make a remix. Alright, guys.
But
You
I
know
wanna
what,
know
just-
I'm a cow.
Just go
Oh,
listen
you
to
put
some
silent.
Nirvana. Just go listen to some Nirvana.
I don't want to.
Just do the right thing.
I just ended on a listen to some Nirvana.
Da, 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 da.
Trust me, the in-between there doesn't mean anything.
But
Also, music stopped.
I know, I'm putting on different music.
Okay.
But yeah, so would any of you have done anything else, or in this discourse?
I'm going to be sipping from a canteen of probably alcohol.
Fair enough.
I'm running low.
Okay then.
And, like, talk about the fact of how quick that guy took a piss.
What? Yes, I know.
You were gone for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, I know.
He had duties.
But yeah, so
One of the perks of being a man.
so Joseph,
Really is.
this hooded dude is basically leaning against the side of the bus, and now that you've noticed it, you do notice like tiny little bumps at like the top of his head, and you notice the hands are sort of like oddly shaped because this robe literally covers his entire body. It's basically it's basically
George pulls
like a
out his
massive
shotgun and
jump shoot.
unloads 50 shells into his chest.
I'm actually gonna walk up to him. I'm gonna sort of. No, sorry. First of all, I'm gonna walk up to Tara's character.
You
Hey babe, how's it going?
wait a moment. I need to roll something then, because I don't know if you know if she's there, because she was sneaking.
I think my aim was I was gonna find her regardless,
Yeah,
but yeah, if I find her
you'll
like that.
immediately notice her. You turn and you see she's basically crouched behind a tiny rock, and you can see the top of her
Hi.
head.
That's it.
Tara, did you roll a fail?
No, he rolled a 10.
Oh,
Jesus, George.
Joseph.
Joseph Badman, savior of the universe.
Well, I better look up and be like, oh, hi.
I totally
I'm
didn't see
not-
that going down.
Connection.
Internet.
It's
It's-
really great.
Okay, George, speak now.
Okay, I'm not too happy about the fact that she's, snuck up on me.
I mean, I wasn't really sneaking,
Okay.
sort of like, having a crouch.
Okay, from now on,
For you know, she could have been taking a dump.
Literally, though.
true.
With
Doing
her
a bit
trou-
of this, coming over.
Wearing her trousers.
Don't
Hard
judge
moment to get the
people.
stains on here.
But yeah, so do you say anything to her, or are you just staring awkwardly?
I'm kind of staring awkwardly for the first bit. I'm like, you heard that, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Are you gonna do it?
Want to make some money?
Depends. What have you got to offer? George?
50 caps. That's what I said.
For what?
Well, is the ghoul still nearby?
Yes. He's basically. So what's happened is you two were talking, then you turned around and you immediately noticed her. She's about 2 steps away from you. So the ghoul is like curiously looking at you as well. Now that Joseph has noticed you, the ghoul has noticed you as well.
Thank you for blowing my cover, dickhead.
I mean, you snuck up on me.
I was crouching.
Tunnel Snake, is she a threat or?
No. If she was, she would be dead by now.
Well,
Oh,
this
alright.
complicates matters. I guess.
Don't worry. Good, I'll sort it out.
George, pulls out his shotgun.
This guy is completely bewildered. you see his whatever Shirley called it, his robot eye just shutters a couple of times, and he just steps back and says, "I'll let you deal with this."
Aperture science.
It's no.
It's called an aperture.
I'm gonna sort of a direction. So Tara's character nodding that way.
Okay. If you didn't hear, I guess you just nodded in a direction where you and Tara's character should go.
Yeah, away from both the ghoul and the other people.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess I'd follow him.
As you go away, Mike and Krona.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alex is most certainly dead now.
Oh, tragic.
Good for him.
They've used at least 2 stim packs to try and resuscitate him, and it
It
didn't
didn't
work.
Well, the thing is, I can't talk him back to life, so not much I can do.
And one of the and in the commotion, his right-hand man stands up and declares the crowd, and basically says he's gonna take over from now on, and says explicitly, anyone who tries to kill anyone, I will personally hang.
Can I tell him I have a thick neck?
Kinky.
He looks, he says, well, are you planning on killing anyone?
Not if they don't kill first.
Then we're good. That comment was completely irrelevant.
Welcome to my life. Downs the rest of our canteen of alcohol.
And he starts sort of instructing people to stop burying the bodies and that sort of thing. Are you going to help with this at all?
No, I'm still interested in that deal that's going on over there.
Are you doing anything to sort of move closer to them, or are you...
No, I'm just watching it from afar to see if there's any more changes of hand.
Fair enough.
Can I sneakily try and take some of the guy's cats that I shot the eye out of? If we have a Senny on him.
Well, just as...
Can I roll a perception for anything useful whilst we're burying him?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I
yes.
do have a dice here.
I was gonna say, I rolled a 2, so I think you might want to keep that. But...
What? I might want to keep my dice.
No, you rolled a 2. I was gonna say,
Bad or good?
so you might want to keep this roll.
Hello?
If you want to roll afterwards, that's chill. Wait, that's a question. What dice do you have, Sherlyn?
I have a d20.
We're not using D20, we're using D100s.
Oh, for God's sake, I'll bring out my d100 then.
Well, if you want to
Where's
roll,
one of them?
just roll and tell me what you get.
But I want to know what I got with yours.
2. The lower the
Is
better.
that good or a bad thing?
Lower the better.
I'll stick with 2. I'll hold
Okay.
onto my d100 anyway, but...
Yeah, you can roll from now on for your character then. You notice immediately, as they lift him up, that a satchel of caps basically just falls out of his coat pocket.
Snacks.
And as it falls out, you notice one of the men drop his leg and start scrounging for it.
Okay.
Are you gonna do anything to try and get these, or?
Can I glare at him and make a cocking gun noise with my mouth?
He turns a cocking noise, just sees you, and by the time he's turned, now this satchel looks like it's a lot of caps. Like, you're surprised you didn't notice it when you were taking the bulletproof vest off. This is at least 200.
Agility to snatch.
As the other two men the other three men have also dropped his entire body, and they're now fighting over this bag.
Can I use my agility to snatch?
Okay, cool. Do you want to roll?
Am I rolling 100 or 20?
That would be rolling D100. You've got to get under with advantages. Yeah, just roll me then.
90. Fuck.
What is it?
90.
You sort of join in on tugging at this bag. Okay.
I need to find my chart.
Okay. Over to you two, Amelia and Joseph.
Yes.
So you've gone out to this sort of outer area of the campfire, and you're relatively alone now. Anyone who's nearby isn't paying any attention to you at all.
I think
We're too busy
we're alone.
scrounging for money.
Sorry, I just heard what he said.
Doesn't seem to be anyone around.
Think we're alone now.
I feel like somebody's watching me.
And I've got no privacy.
You wish.
Oh.
So,
Continuing on.
I'm gonna sort of lean.
I'm not gonna lie, you
George.
sound like a ping pong right now. It's like
back up again.
One of these days we've got to have a session in person, so that
literally
Question is, how are you going to record it?
phone.
on a phone.
Fair enough then.
Or, you know,
Modern
recording
technology,
software.
James.
Yeah, but audio quality is going to be a share.
Oh, we'll just use Harrison's microphone, that proper one, innit?
You sounded very Somerset then.
That proper one, innit?
That proper one, innit? Leave me alone.
Come on, we're
I've
supposed to-
never heard you
supposed to be
sound
American
more
people.
like a pirate than.
I do sound like a pirate.
You're Bristoling, you sound like a pirate.
Harrison, do you know what I rolled just then?
What?
A 5.
Oh, it's a shame you weren't rolling for anything.
I hate my life. Anyways.
Now listen. I'm sort of leaning down, making sure to whisper to sort of her. So you heard everything that happened there, right?
Correct. So I'm leaning in a bit
So
closer.
you know
Yeah.
Robo George.
I'll say, do you think it might be good to? I know that it'll be a bit quiet without the music, but I think that might help connection.
Might do.
Good.
Yeah,
What's this?
I'm gonna
Stopping music.
stop music for right now. See if it helps with connection.
You're gonna have to do some post-editing editing.
Pretty much. So at 54 minutes. Okay. So
Ow.
vibration.
Sorry.
But yes. So
It's okay.
Shh.
yeah.
I turn my vibrating
Hush
off.
yourself.
I capiche.
Meow.
Okay. So yeah. So what were you two saying?
What was George saying before he turned into like a robot? George? Viking, where are you?
There is no door.
So you know
working?
So you know that
You sound like
I've
Stephen
got a-
Hawking
all this guy.
on low charge or something.
Low charge.
Yeah.
Is that racist?
Hello? I don't know if it's my connection or not, because I swear all you guys are just like mumbling. Not mumbling, but like becoming robots.
To be
Yeah,
fair,
right.
Tara, you're the only one that I've heard that hasn't gone all robo voice.
Yeah, guys.
Have I gone robo voice?
One.
Everyone is roboed.
Oh, who's the alpha here? Oh.
The death claw.
Okay, that might be true, but second alpha.
Well, George is typing, so for people at home, I'll just say aloud. Oh, he's just making sure internet things are going okay, because it's really starting to annoy him. Frankly,
Starting to annoy us.
it's starting to annoy me a tiny bit as well. We need to find a mutual place with decent internet connection. Just all of us should go to Cornwall.
Right, next D&D, everyone's coming to mine.
Frankly, I'm still using my mobile data, so.
Oh my god, we could go somewhere nice, like College Green, or go outside for once.
We are not playing D&D on College Green. We will get murdered.
I mean, not late at night, but in the middle of the day or something. Or like a coffee
We will
shop.
still get murdered.
Starbucks.
Hmm.
Trying to get some
Still
suggestions going here. How
Still
about a Games
zero.
Workshop we went into once?
I don't think Games Workshop would accept, but yes. I think you mean
Damn.
Excelsior.
Excelsior.
Maybe.
We could, in fact, do it at Excelsior. That is an actual viable
Yeah, but
location
you know that-
to do it.
Show me. You know that one place remember that one time we actually met in person?
Yeah.
Remember when we went to that place with all the game stuff? There.
Hello, George.
Do you mean 8
Is it working now?
Yes.
Yay!
George!
Because
George
essentially it was
Sounds so
saying
happy, Tara.
and then I
Did he just cut out?
and that's actually just the fucking.
George, it's not working for you, love.
I know it really isn't. It's just every time it stops working, it tells me it's working again.
That's
I know
so
the feel.
lies.
But yeah. Next time, do you guys want to do this at Excelsior?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ditto.
But yeah.
Mm-mm.
But yeah.
But we'll have to on a weekend or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, preferably not a Sunday because I work Sundays, but on a Saturday time's good.
Can never do a Sundays,
Pardon?
George
Not
cannot do
towards,
Sundays because
not
of
towards
LARPing.
the end
Do
of
it.
October.
I'm free Fridays. That's just my only day off college, just to let you know. Hitting it out there.
Yeah, but Harrison and I are in college on a Friday.
Well, we are there until 4, so basically I'm free every day after 4, except Saturdays and Sundays. Well, I'm free most of the time.
Yeah, I'm the same. Apart from Friday, I'm free all day. Saturday, I'm usually free up until 5, and Sunday, I'm not free because of work.
Is there any day when we're all at college and we don't have lesson?
Yeah,
Well,
Saturday.
see, the
I'm
issue
at
is...
work on Saturday
Oh.
until 5:30,
Alright.
but I can try and take a holiday.
Holiday off. Going anywhere
Well,
nice?
I've still
Yeah,
got
mate.
plenty.
The end of the world.
Well,
Anyways.
we can sort this out eventually. Let's just try and...
Can we finish this campaign before my data dies?
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to mute everyone except George. Then he can say what he wants to say, and then I will mute everyone except Taha. Just for convenience, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Damn you.
But yes. So George, what were you going to say?
So, essentially, that I had to say. So, you know that I've been paid to kill this guy. I'm not necessarily convinced that he's a bad person, so I'm going to talk to him and I'm going to ask him for a reason why I shouldn't kill him. I will kill him. if I like his reason. I
Okay.
won't.
Okay.
Headlines, and if you help me.
So, did you get that, Tara?
Yeah, I actually got that. Sherilyn kept like chatting in every 5 seconds, but you know, I got that.
Okay.
You were not.
So what are you
Hello?
going to say in response?
I'll go with you. I'll help you. There's got to be something that I can do.
Well, I've just told you what you can do.
Changing the subject. We haven't been properly introduced. My name's Amelia.
Joseph Birdman.
I assume you shake hands.
Yeah, let's do a
Yes.
little handshake there.
Well, your hand is trumped by this bear paw, but... Okay, so I guess...
Big hands that have big gloves.
Okay, so I'm guessing you're going to be going over to the Deathclaw.
Yeah, I'm also for Deathclaw.
Heading out that way, yeah.
Okay, cool. Muting you two, unmuting Firehedge and Sharon.
You never muted them in the first place.
No, muted people
Sorry,
can hear
no,
each other.
James had a question then.
Did it? Oh, okay, one sec. Unmute.
Bastard!
Bastard.
Did I see the handshake?
You would have.
Then my paranoia settings go through the roof.
It's fine, we're just friends. Calm down.
Oh no, you don't know my backstory.
Well, in fairness,
God, did you guys have a thing?
there's assassinations
No.
been going on. There's been an exchange of cash and a handshake.
Yeah!
I knew we should have cuddled.
Harrison, can I offer this death
Sorry,
to
I didn't want to kill you.
Pardon.
some alcohol?
You didn't have to like give me a bear
So-
hug. You could have just like, you know,
Guys,
did one of
guys.
those awkward little tap hugs.
Guys, Sharon, what are you saying?
Can I offer this dude in the huge ass cloak some alcohol? Because I'm a nice person and I've given up on the gathering.
Have you given up on the caps and you've just seen this one dude sitting in on his lonesome?
Yeah, I want to offer him some of my alcohol.
Okay, that makes it interesting. So, you walk over just as Joseph and Amelia also walk over, and this giant hooded dude looks very startled as you walk up with this alcohol, and then basically from the other side of the bus comes this 6'8" giant of a human being and this woman in rags.
Am I seeing this?
You're seeing this.
I'm wondering what the fuck is going on.
It's like he looks to you three, and I'm gonna have to mute you now, Firehedge, if that's okay.
No problem.
Bye,
And
James.
He looks to you three. He goes, okay. What? His voice is a bit. Who are you three? His head sort of darts.
Name's Joseph.
Krull, and he doesn't extend a hand. What do
No
you...
figures, I kind of know what you are,
Huh.
I'm just gonna be confused because I was gonna offer him a drink.
So are you just standing there holding up this flask of alcohol?
It was kind of like, you want it? Oh shit, you're already in a conversation. Okay.
I don't think you understand what you're saying. What are you saying?
I'm saying you're a Deathclaw.
I'm looking at this guy stupidly, like, what?
You see, he sort of shakes a bit. He's like, "You're not supposed to say that sort of shit out loud."
Hey,
Do you want me to do you
got a
want me to shout?
whisper.
But
I will shout. I will shout it. I
I'm
will
gonna
sing.
scream. I'm gonna shout.
that's
I'm
not the
gonna
sort of
shoot
information
your
I want.
eyeballs out.
Shush.
I'm just
You did.
I'm just messing with you. I'm not going to sing and shout about you being a Deathclaw.
What?
He says singing and shouting.
Why are you
I'm
saying...
still being confused at this.
You're literally the second person who's asked me this today. What the fuck is going on? I just wanted to get to New York.
Listen. Okay. All jokes aside now. I have just been asked by a member of the Enclave.
Apparently.
At Enclave, you see he sort of stiffens up. The Enclave.
I'm going to say this and it will probably shake you, but no, I'm not going out with these intentions unless given a room. I was asked by one of the Enclave members to kill you.
You've got to be actually shitting me. Okay, to be brief, I was not originally intelligent.
Specifically you.
I was not originally intelligent. Enclave have, do experiments like that. They, did that to me, and I did not quite enjoy being in captivity and experimented on, so I killed a couple of them and ran away.
Sounds,
Sounds like you have a story, my friend.
And I would be quite generous if you did not, in fact, try to murder me, because I probably could rip you in half.
I mean, you'd think, but he's, quite big build, our Joseph.
But
I don't think you've seen Deathclaw claws.
Assuming you're not going to try and kill me, I would severely hope that you turn this fellow away.
Terrible assumption.
Or you point him out to me.
Well, here's the thing. You have to understand in this world.
It's kill or be killed.
Biatch.
So, at this point, I was sure I got 100 caps up front before I did any.
100 caps.
He offered me another 150, provided I got the job done.
Someone really doesn't want you alive, mister.
Well, okay. I'm going to New York to see a geneticist. A very intelligent geneticist who I've been in contact with for a while.
Is his name Virgil?
Pardon?
Is his name Virgil?
No.
Oh, I thought he died.
You see, I don't particularly like being a Deathclaw. It makes social interaction difficult.
Awkward.
No, I can imagine it.
And he is highly intelligent, probably the most intelligent man in New York. And apparently, he's been devising some way to, after I inquired with him about my condition, of helping me put this here brain into a human body.
Okay.
You mean a synth?
I am not 100% a fan of being a Deathclaw.
Science and shit.
Apparently he's got access to one of the old Vault Tech labs. It's in one of the vaults, or one of the opened ones, left abandoned apparently. It's over near Pit. It's over past Pit Stop.
Gary.
It's where I was heading. If you don't try to kill me, I will be 100% willing to put good words in, and he can probably help you in some way. And if not, well, you wouldn't have committed murder, so,
That's a nice thing for our
Again, there's also the whole fact of I am in fact a Deathclaw. And
he admits it.
And I
He
am
has
in
scary
fact still
talent.
heavily able to kill you. I don't
Not being funny.
I don't
but,
want to, but
I love how Joseph marches over and completely confronts him instead of getting paid or anything. He's like, "Oh, are you a Deathclaw? 'Cause I think you are."
Oh no, I didn't think he was a Deathclaw. I knew he was.
Yeah, but you just go up to him and start trying to have beef with a guy who could easily
You
tear you
can't
in half.
just
No.
ask someone if they're a Deathclaw.
I'm saying to him, give me a reason not to kill you. Essentially, I'm actually buying onto his reason.
Okay.
is that reason enough, or do I need more?
Mr. Deathclaw, man, if I'm not a part of this that much.
Could you please stop saying that?
He has a name.
My name is Krull.
Sorry, Kroll, mate. Mr. Kroll, sir. Mr. Deathclaw Crowman, sir. It would be lovely if, in case you do want to murder anyone, that you don't murder me. You know, just those guys are fine. Yeah, we're cool, okay?
I wasn't planning on.
FYI, my name's Claire. I'm just happy to I'm just along for the banter, okay? I'm not along for getting murdered, but you know, just thought I'd get that out there, buddy.
Okay.
I'm going to look at Tara's character, just like, what the fuck are you trying to say?
Yes, you're 100% seeing this all go down, Firehead, Mike.
So, I'd say that's reason enough for me, but what can this geneticist do for my organization? Pointing at the Tunnel Snakes badge.
Tunnel Snakes.
What can he do for the Tunnel Snakes who rule?
Because if we could get some Deathclaw Tunnel Snakes, I'm fine with that.
They're like a ruler, because they rule.
Well,
it's going to be a pain in the ass getting all the leather for those Tunnel Snake Deathclaw jackets.
He should learn a fair amount from this, and I guess, given what he can analyze, maybe he can find out the way the Enclave made intelligent Deathclaws. I guess.
Is that something I should be worrying about? That if I go pissing off the Enclave, they're
Well, they had a lot of them. I was just the one who didn't really like the experiments, you know. Mutilation of my brain didn't seem particularly
well, I kill the
pleasant.
ghoul. Then...
Well, assuming... Wait, it's the ghoul? The ghoul with the robot eye?
Oh, shit.
Okay.
I bought onto reason anyway.
Fine.
Now listen, I have a
is
plan
there a ghoul?
for killing him because I won.
Do not
It's
worry.
not
You see...
I used to kill him if you'd hear me out.
Okay. Fine. What are you going to suggest?
My plan is that we go hide behind the bus at this point. You remain there quietly, using your stealth naturally as best as you can. Okay?
Natural stealth of the Deathclaw, but yes.
At which point, I'm going to go back to the ghoul and say to him, the job is done. Do you want to go claim like a piece of him to, you know, take back to your leaders as proof? At which point he'll go, I do. I'll take you around to the back of the bus quietly. I don't want to cause a commotion, so I killed him quietly. And also, you know, away from people so they didn't see.
Okay, does anyone chime in at this point, or...
So, which point, you just tear him to pieces quietly.
Quietly.
When he gets around the back of the bus so no one sees you do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah, you know,
let's see.
probably best to go for his throat so he can gurgle on his blood rather than make a blood-curdling scream.
Oh, do not
Mister.
worry. If he is
Mister, man.
caught by surprise, he shan't be living long. Okay then. I guess let's go.
Can I nope out of this and just go and drink alcohol in a corner?
So
Can I go join her?
So you've seen this discourse, and you've just opened up your flask, downed it, and turned around.
Bye.
We're like, yeah, we just heard the no killing rule, we're gonna fuck off.
Okay, and now I'll unmute Mike. Hello.
What the fuck is going on?
Well,
Dunno.
After seeing all this go down, that is my character's reaction.
We're just on a walk.
But yeah, so do
would you
you
like the last of my alcohol?
so
Yeah,
Amelia
mate.
and Chrono, do you just walk off sharing drink?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a girl night thing. We're gonna go have a girly time.
Okay.
This stuff is hella strong, it's gonna knock you out, be careful.
Don't say hella, I will stab you.
Hella no.
Anyway, so okay, so
And she's muted.
you and Krull,
What?
he's only muted for you, muted for you.
No, I didn't do it. I was making a joke.
Oh, I was gonna say because
Oh.
only the admin can do that. But yes,
Pharaoh the admin.
so
Display of power.
okay, guys, so Krull and you, Joseph, walk around the side of the bus. I assume you make out there to be a bit of a scuffle or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's dead.
And,
Do you?
yeah, so you make that out. It lasts for about, like, half a minute or so. And then, you know, you sort of stop for a little while. And then I guess just go around and go back to,
Where the ghoul is.
the ghoul is rather impressed when you come. I assume you like dusted yourself off and like added a couple of cuts or something.
Is he intelligent enough?
Yeah, that's true. Would
Yeah.
you have thought to do that?
Getting a bit on there, so there's blood and everything.
Okay, but yeah, so you sort of hobble back to him. He looks really impressed. He goes, did you actually kill him? Like, did
Well,
you actually?
yes, are the scars not enough to prove it? He's dead on the floor there.
Holy shit! The Enclave are going to love you. Here, he pulls out the caps and says, "Now, you just take me to him. I need to take his brain, and then I can leave."
Course, this way.
Thank you. He hands you the caps, and you.
I'm sort of walking side by side with him.
Yes. So,
Once again, I'm seeing this and freaking the fuck out.
yeah, like you are like the epitome of confused right now.
I'm seeing this all go down with no context.
Okay. So you go.
So
around
I got the other caps, right?
Yeah, you got the rest of the caps. You've now got
Yeah,
500 extra caps.
Yeah, boy. I love me sometimes.
I'm glad you do. Don't think anyone else does.
Yes.
Anyways.
So you are you going to do anything when you get around the side of a bus, or are you going to
Well, I'm just sort of, as we go around the bus, you know, where no one's looking and everything, I'm just going to sort of take a slight step to the side as we approach the deathcore corpse.
Okay. Basically, as he turns the corner, he stops for about half a second. And then you notice there's a little bit of claw. Like he stops, he jutters. And there's a little bit of claw coming out from his back. Then he's lifted into the air, gurgling. There's a sudden flash of white, and his bottom half is completely removed from his body.
What a poor fucker.
And he just... And, like, both halves just completely, like, fall to the ground. And you see this Deathclaw standing at least 7 foot.
I'm nearly the same height as a Deathclaw.
You are. And, like, great horns that you see have been blunted at the edges. And its claws basically the size of swords. And
Hellfuck.
it is snarling. But you... Basically, its eyes are like almost in bloodlust. And its claws just burst down like into the remains of this guy's chest. And just crunch together, completely annihilating it into nothing.
I was gonna see how many caps that fucker had on him.
I've already got all of them.
Like he snarls and heaves, then stops. And you see there's like this massive bit of massive pool of fabric nearby. He just walks over, or basically almost crouches down, and puts it over him. And you see he sort of stays crouched down as to like do his almost human imitation.
I'm like, well, I think that covers our deal, doesn't it?
I would suggest you bury the body.
I was just about to ask we should do that. And I sort of start burying the body. Joseph Bugman style, sort of just gently piling things on.
Okay. Meanwhile, Mike,
Can I tell this story from my point of view?
yes.
Okay, so it started off, guy got shot in the eye. Then I saw a ghoul approach this really big man that had killed the other guy yesterday. They walk off a bit, and then there's a trading of coins. The ghoul comes back. The big man now shakes hands with a woman that I only just noticed was there. The big man and the woman comes back. They go over to this really tall man in a white sheet. They talk a bit. Another woman approaches. The two women then walk off. The big man in the white sheet and the big man go behind the bus. The big man then returns to the ghoul, collects another bag of money, and goes behind the bus with him. Then I just see two men walk out from behind the bus.
In fact, considering it's going to take a while to bury the body, you see the big man with the sheet walk back out of the from the side
Oh, he's
of the
not
bus.
helping me.
He sort of explains, I'm still sort of lusting blood. It's probably best I stay away from humans for a short while.
Yeah.
It is unendingly. It is like a drug. It is like what you people call jet.
Oh,
Hey.
Jet. I knew a guy on Jet.
Yes.
He was an asshole.
Yeah, he probably died.
He was an asshole, so yeah.
Yeah, you see this. You see the tall dude in the sheet basically walk far away from the camp then.
Okay, so I just continue burying the body quickly.
Yeah. So what's,
Kinda like-
what's your response, Mike, to all of this? By the way, at your section, so they've now buried Alex and the hitman, and they're now they're handing out food once more to everyone.
How many caps did I get out of that scrounge fest?
Out of that Scrounge Fest, you got like 10.
No, better than nothing, I guess.
I think that Mike has 3 theories going on.
Yes.
One, that there was a 3-man gangbang back behind the bus. 2, an assassination just happened. Or 3, everyone is looking at him and there is no escape.
Have you ever watched The Wicker Man? Because we need our bee harvest.
Bees?
Bees.
Bees?
The greatest one.
But yes.
Bees.
So, is there anything you're going to do in response?
I reckon a healthy dose of paranoia is good enough.
Fair enough. So you're just sort of sitting there. One of the men come over and give you like a bowl of stew and some really like some stale bread.
It's totally iguana bits.
I just eat it while staring into the distance with paranoia.
It's totally iguana bits.
Okay. Is anyone else going to do anything for the majority of the day, or just sort of rest up?
I wish I had more alcohol.
You do, in fact. I'm gonna roll that. You do, in fact, know, Sherlin, that somewhere Alex kept a stash of wine.
Oh yeah, but I'd feel bad going after his guy.
Sherlin's on the hunt.
Fair enough, but is anyone going to do anything else, or
Can I drunkenly flirt with Tara?
you can?
Can I accept?
Yes, you can.
Do I roll for this?
I
I don't know. I don't know what I'm hoping to gain out of this. I'm just. being
don't know. You
an
could.
idiot.
How about you do this in character, because I think that would be hilarious.
Oh fuck! I don't want to. No, because all I'm coming up with is brains splattered all over the carpet, and I don't think that's romantic.
I don't know. You're drunk. What
Come on,
would
girl.
your-
Come on, Sherlin. Give me your best hit-up line. Come on.
No,
Come on.
because it's still going to involve brains and carpets.
Go ahead.
Hit me up.
Again, you're drunk. Anything flies. when you're drunk.
as I've probably had a bit too much alcohol, considering I downed most of my flask earlier. I
Mhm.
kind of drunkenly gaze over at my new friend here, and the first, most romantic thing to come pouring out of my mouth isn't vomit, thank God. It is. It's definitely not vomit. Give me a moment. You know, you're so beautiful. I wouldn't mind having your brains all over the floor. And I drink some more.
Aw, that's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Clearly, everyone's been a dick to you.
Literally.
I mean, I
Okay.
thought the nicest thing that anyone said ever said to you was 50 caps.
I mean, that was at the top, but you know that. Oh wait, excuse me.
Bitch, I pay 100 caps for that.
Oh, girl.
No, I mean, I literally said to her earlier, 50 caps.
Yeah, well, that was lovely, but that wasn't like, you know, sweet and romantic and like, you know.
I don't know, there's a lot of
More like, I'll pay you
romantic
to stay
things
shut
you
up.
can do with 50 caps, you know.
I'm pretty sure she would allow more romantic things for
My
100
character would know.
Excuse me, I am not a prostitute, if that's what you are making out.
Forgive me,
Not
forgive me.
at all.
I'm a bitch
50
inebriated.
caps, you shady man.
50 cats isn't enough anyway.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm expensive.
I don't care about
Human
cats.
standards, God.
Literally.
Question, Tara.
Yeah.
Would your character be...
How many caps?
Would you say your character can be easily wooed?
Hmm.
Because technically, Sherilyn's character does have sex appeal, which means she appeals to her desired sex.
Not easily wooed, but like, yeah. Not easily wooed, but...
Well, to you, Sherilyn is banging hot. Crona,
This is gonna be weird
That's
because...
the number.
No. This is gonna be weird because two of us have sex appeal as traits.
Yes.
Who?
Oh shit.
Me
Oh my
and
God, I
Sherilyn.
swear.
Make that
if you
free.
If you
Yeah,
make
but
this to
who
a
is your
laptop,
preferred
I
gender?
swear to God.
And
Wait, Jaden, do you have it too?
Yeah.
This is where you find everyone except Amelia has
get me?
sex.
So
appeal.
Tara, hot people.
Tara versus the Hot People. That sounds like a terrible band name.
But yes, so you would say Crona is quite attractive to you.
Wait, hang on, Harrison.
Yeah.
Genuine question. What's my sex appeal?
You don't have any.
You don't. So sex appeal is a trait.
Yeah, it's a natural thing.
So
Along with my bloody
That-
mess.
I think, yeah, because your trait is fast metabolism. There was another one you could have, but you didn't. You said you didn't want any more.
Right. Okay. You know what? I
will-
feel like
I-
Sherilyn's gonna be the good as I can get, so I'm gonna go straight to Sherilyn. You know.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like you say that. There are
Yeah.
3 people that
Yes,
are hot in
Corona.
this group, and then there's you.
Yeah, and you're not one of. Okay, right. You know what?
So,
George,
I have a
that isn't how you
personality.
get a
What do
lady.
you have?
pardon.
I have a personality. What do you have?
A
But
bloody
yeah.
mess perk.
So
I have a big shotgun.
So would
Oh, wink,
I
wink.
too have a big shotgun, but in a different
I only
setting.
just realised why I shot his eye out.
yeah, because of your bloody mess. But yes. So
Genuine question: is the scar?
pardon.
And she cut out.
What did you
Hello?
say? Yes.
Is it dark?
Yes, it's getting. A
What
bit...
color are your eyes, Krona? What color is your eyes?
Fuck, I can't remember. I think they were green.
Shit.
I
I never
will-
looked in the
Oh,
mirror.
can they be blue? Can they be blue for this chat line?
Sure.
Okay. So, Krona, do you know why the sky is so dark today? Because all the color went into your eyes.
Oh, that's cute. I'm being a bit flustered at that.
This is where next adventure Corona has to have robot eyes because they got shot out. Just
I don't
saying.
know.
Give us
No,
back
me-
our
me-
sky.
Me and Harrison had something planned for later that didn't involve robot eyes, but may involve rotting skin. I'm sorry.
Acid attack.
I'm not going to ask.
Okay. So
She's becoming a ghoul.
are you two just gonna keep hitting on each other for a short while?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Got nothing
So-
else to do, and it's better than getting murdered.
Fair.
Literally.
So, is anyone else going to do anything?
No, I'm super paranoid, so that means basically anything that happens, I get to roll perception on it.
Fair enough.
That is a made-up rule.
Okay. Joe, are you doing anything, or just burying the body and then just coming back out into the society? Joseph?
Yeah, well,
Joestar?
sorry?
Are you gonna be doing anything else besides, like, burying the body and going out? I assume you get some food and such?
No, buried. I'm just gonna join the campfire again.
Fair enough.
Making sure it buried.
Pardon?
Making sure it is buried once.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Well, the dude is very buried. Like,
Back to the campfire then.
yeah.
The dude is very buried.
Okay, so you sit around a campfire. Food is eventually given to you. No one really has suspicious remarks, and but you do notice after about maybe like 10 minutes that your two compatriots have started kissing.
Oh.
Because after both of you have consumed considerable
Somebody starts tossing bottle caps on them.
have
Whoa,
consumed
James!
considerable amounts of alcohol.
Oh,
What did James say?
someone starts tossing bowl caps at them.
But yes, so after considerable amounts of
Why
alcohol,
did that make you guys laugh so much?
Because we're used to it.
Well, then that changes things.
Mate, when I had long hair, I was used to people throwing money at me.
They weren't throwing money, they were throwing stones.
Yeah, but George, that's because they thought you were a woman.
No, they
No, they thought I was. No, they thought I was homeless.
Oh, right. Well,
Self-burn,
that's all
those
about
are
your
rare.
time in France, but yeah.
Oh no, we do not talk about the time in France.
What do you mean the time in France?
I walked down the road with my granddad, younger than where I was when you sort of like 16 and everything. I was probably 13 and still had long hair then. I got called Mademoiselle.
Sorry I brought that up, George.
It's fine, I
It's fine,
continued the
it's not like
story,
this is
so I'm
being
more
recorded
guilty
or
on that one.
anything.
Fair enough.
Anyway, Harrison, please continue.
But yeah,
Sorry, sidetracked.
so after considerable amounts of alcohol, you two seem to have made either a good or a bad decision. You don't really know right now.
We
Wait,
will
what are
know
they
by the
doing?
morning.
Well, it depends. How far would you take this both of you drunkenly?
I mean, I never screw on the first date.
I was
And then
about to say, we're about to get some insight.
Because so, I'm gonna keep it like
Maybe-
PG, just a lot of kissing.
Kisses and petting. That's it.
Fair
It'd have
enough.
been appropriate
I'm just gonna
touching at
go
the
to
most.
Mike. I'm just going to Mike, and I'm gonna like, they're seriously gonna regret this in the morning.
No, you're gonna go to your happy place while watching.
Ew.
I'm sat next to like 30 other people.
Gonna go disappear into the bushes.
What bushes were in an irradiated?
Did anyone understand what you just said?
Yeah, we're in a
What bushes
radiated
were in
desert.
Yeah.
You know what? Bury yourself in the sand then. I don't care.
Go emu. It was an ostrich. Shit, go ostrich, not emu.
But yes. So the night progresses, and eventually you two fall drunkenly asleep on top of each other.
Yes, queen.
I assume you, Mike,
Woman sleeping
and
by yourself.
you, Mike, and Joe actually like go to bed because there are actually rooms in this hotel.
Yeah, I set myself up so I'm in a defensible position in my rooms.
Poor paranoid bastard.
Well, in fact, one sec. Just your luck, the person allocated to your room is Joe.
Oh,
Hi, roommate.
are you going to kill me?
No,
Hi,
I'm
buddy. Snuggles.
I'm treating this like we're at university right now, and I'm the frat boy.
Yeah, what happens at uni stays at uni.
I am the you're the nerd and I'm the jock at this situation.
Excuse me, I'm the one
Don't go
that can talk
spying
Swift
on
here.
the gays.
Excuse me, I don't need to talk. My talking swift is, hi, my name's Joseph. I have muscles the size of a gorilla.
Hey!
Bend the
I'm not
knee.
gonna make my joke.
Bend over and accept my.
Save me.
Right, yeah, I'm not gonna make my joke.
That's my best hook. So we, obviously, in seriousness, now we're both
Yeah.
allocated the same room.
Ooh la
I'm
la.
gonna guess you call top bunk. I don't want to crush you by accident.
That is understandable. Can I ask you something?
What's that?
Those 3 guys behind the bus. What's there?
You were the talkative one. I know I can trust you, alright?
Yeah.
There was a complication of deals being made. I was asked to kill someone.
Oh, thank God. I thought it was something very different.
I see you have a Legion point of view.
Huh?
It's Fallout New Vegas.
Oh.
Wait, what? The Legion? The Legion. Caesar's Legion shall
Wait.
rule.
Yes, Caesar's Legion. Literally the gayest faction in the Mojave.
I worry about you.
But yeah,
It's the best faction, other than the Tunnel Snakes.
Okay, it's better than the Republic of Dave.
the Republic of Dave.
No, we're not talking about the Republic of Dave.
But yes, so what were you two saying? Sorry.
So there was a complication of deals. I was asked to kill someone. I didn't want to kill them. I killed the other person instead and got paid for it all.
Oh. Okay, thank God.
Yeah, no, none of that was happening. That's
Why? What do you
gross.
think was happening?
Yeah, also I thought that there was perhaps a plot to kill me, but yeah, otherwise.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you're right, you're right.
What do you think was happening? Wink.
Anyways, man. Joseph,
Okay, I sleep a lot more comfortable now.
I just introduced myself and you just go to sleep.
Oh, sorry, name's
Dick,
Mike.
move.
Oh, sorry, name's Mike.
Mike,
Wait,
Joseph, again.
Oh fuck, I
just
ruined my nail varnish.
I just like to imagine that. Name's Joseph.
Fuck you too, then.
Okay. So you all sleep for the night. And you're waking up about 6 o'clock in the morning.
Oh.
You, Krona and Amelia on top of each other with tremendous headaches.
Morning.
Tremendous headaches.
No complaints here. Well, maybe some headache, but
Your alcohol is strong.
I warned you.
Like, the sun blurs everything and you can barely move.
I think I'm about. The sun hurts. Everything hurts.
And you're sort of essentially pushed onto the bus.
Ow.
And, whereas you, Joe, and Mike wake up relatively more peacefully.
We wake up with the Peggle theme tune going on. Everything is
Peggle?
bliss.
Oh, whereas we have, like, the grating of a banshee.
No, you have
Literally
machine
that.
gun
Like, they're waking up to, like...
Machine
Eddie!
And meanwhile, with Krona and Amelia, darkness imprisoning me. What will I say?
I was kind of thinking, tear my life into pieces.
This is my last resort. Suffocation. No breathing. Don't give a fuck if I am alive.
Edgelord.
Oh, screw you.
Continuing.
That's such a great song.
But yes,
Oh.
so you're waking up, and you're pushed onto the bus essentially by this second in command, who I realise I haven't actually given a name yet, so give me a moment.
Let's call him Barry.
His name would be under there.
Existence, man.
Derek Rice.
Sounds Asian.
He actually is. It is.
Cool.
Racist buggers.
If it's any consolation, that wasn't intentional. But it's just the first name on my list.
Cool. I was basing it more off the rice part.
Yeah. And you sort of and the drive to pit stop continues for quite a while. Like you drive for another day. You notice, Joe, that
Yep.
the tool guy is the Deathclaw Krull is indeed still on the bus, though he has taken up the back seat now, where the assassin once sat. And you find that at least with 2 less people, the bus is significantly less cramped.
That's a good thing. I might take a nap.
Well, you're there for a whole day, so you do have time to relax and rest. And slowly your hangovers leave you.
Slowly.
But now I'm out of alcohol.
Uh-huh. And eventually, you're going up the NY64 when you've been driving this day. So you stopped off, got out, slept for a night, and then started again. And you are stopped quite suddenly. And everyone in the bus sort of stops talking, and you hear Derek just sort of sigh and say, I am never going to do this route again.
What now?
And this is the first thing I actually wrote for this campaign, by the way. It's taken us like 4 hours to get to the first thing I wrote. And he sort of goes, okay, it's probably best anyone who doesn't have a gun stays in here. And he stands up, orders the guards to come on out, goes out himself. And
Is there a possibility we can talk our way out of this?
well, all the guards have left, and there's basically just a bunch of confused people. And there's someone at the front of the bus sort of peers over the drive over to like the main windshield, and goes, "There's everyone. There's a lot of people outside. Like, there's a lot of people." And once more,
A lot of people.
commotion begins, and people start.
Can I roll
piling out.
perception
Yes, you can.
to see what these kind of people are?
Yeah, tell me what you roll.
79.
You cannot see over the sea of people who are currently leaving the bus. Would anyone leave with them, or?
I don't have a gun, so I just wanna. I try and find someone to. I try to find someone in charge, basically.
Well, he left the bus.
Well, then I
Can
follow.
I move a little closer and
Okay, so
try and look again?
Okay, so I'm guessing you've sort of stood up. You're like in the group of people like walking down to the exit, and you're sort of trying to peer and get a good look. What do you roll?
My roll is 20.
20. You see through the dust and the haze, far away, there's a big group of people. And now that you've said it, you can hear in the distance just a vroom of what sounds to me motorcycles.
Vroom.
And they're coming quite close.
No, George. No.
What were you gonna say?
They're not
That's
tunnel
right.
snakes, are they?
Well, they're coming from New York, so George, you would assume. Well, Joseph, you would assume this isn't tunnel snakes because tunnel snakes are to the south.
Is this Hell's Angels?
But,
like what's left of them?
Dude, coolest vehicles, motorcycles.
Doesn't
Esteemed.
count unless they're choppers.
The coolest
But yeah, so
of all people.
are any of you staying in the bus or?
I mean, I'm going where Joseph is. He's my human shield, so.
I'm going out the bus because I'm the action man.
Yep, following him.
Okay, so by this
Can
time,
I climb atop the bus?
so you get out the bus and you're sort of climbing on top of it.
Yes.
Well, there is currently a man on top of it with a sniper rifle, but you sort of climb up next to him, and it's not hard to miss the group of people currently riding towards your location. They may be like half a mile away, but they're moving particularly quickly.
Of course.
Should we be worried about them?
The man with the sniper rifle sort of has looked down a scope, looks behind her and says, well, they seem to have guns and vehicles, so yes, it would be very apt to be concerned.
I'm going to lie down on the top of the bus so I'm less of a target.
Fair enough. But yeah, so about 15 of the people on the bus have actually left. The guards sort of standing almost in a line in front, ready with their weapons. You guys, I assume, come out and you all notice this group of people. And then they stop maybe 100 meters away? 200? But no, let's leave it, sorry. Let's leave it, they stop about 500 meters away. And then 3 of them on motorcycles. You see, most of them were sort of like riding on like Brahman or something similar, but there's this select group of people actually on vehicles, and they drive forward, stopping relatively close by, and 2 of them are sort of dressed in leathers and like patched up armor essentially, but the one at the front, who's sort of leading them all, is a man of people of interest. Nope. There you go. There you go. Yeah.
Why can it never be a woman?
At the head is man. He's in a leather duster, wearing a cowboy hat. You see there is a shotgun and a rifle slung across his back. Pardon?
It's Clint Eastwood, guys.
What were you saying, George?
We're fighting Clint Eastwood,
Oh, yeah.
guys.
He basically declares loudly, my name is Silence. I'm going to give you all a proposition.
Does it involve you shutting up? Sorry.
Well, you're sort of lying down on the bus. You say that aloud, and basically no one hears you.
You'll find this happens a lot.
And Derek steps up and asks, what are you doing here? What do you want? You see, we're in need of supplies. Now, I can tell that you have a sizable amount. Now, as I said, I'm Silence, Sheriff of the Invisibles. That's me and my men. Now, if you were not to give us what we want, I'm afraid to say you might come out being silenced. That or you could be recruited.
You should have called yourself off.
No, you would not, Mike.
Okay.
Arthur and the Invisibles.
So yeah, you would not know them.
Alright. Had many different people hire me in the past. You never know.
The Derek says, well, we're not going to give you anything you want. Well,
He's a scarred boy.
well then, I'm going to give you an hour to make up your mind. 1 hour. If not, well, 30 men I see here. I have 50. 50, most with clubs and guns and all sorts.
Do we have any of that poison shit left?
You know. Because you can gather the only thing that guy had was the stuff he poured into that soup, and you spilt that into his mouth. So,
Oh well.
are any of you going to do anything?
I approached Derek, is it?
Yeah, I'll
yeah.
walk close to Derek at that point.
Silent sort of
Can
raises
we
an
let the
eyebrow
death
and
claw?
smiles.
The death claw out on
There's a
him.
good possibility I could talk him out of it, but
Well,
I don't feel that safe walking over there without any backup.
well then, yeah. Well then,
That's what I'm praying for, George.
well then, you, Joseph, you and anyone else. He points to one of his guards, and just says, "You two walk over, 3 to 3. Just talk it out."
Okay.
And
You're the man, Mike.
you
Sounds
go-
good.
You go up to him. He he sort of says like, "Happy. Well then, I'm guessing you've made up your mind early. Will you be recruiting, being silenced, or bartering?"
I'd say it's bartering according to your set rules, but I'd more so call this just walking our separate ways.
Ooh, a smooth talker we have here. What's your proposition?
It's at this point that I'm sort of standing next to him at this point.
He is not intimidated at all by your size.
Damn it.
He messes with a couple of bottle caps in his hands. What?
Well,
So how do you... He flicks it. How do you anticipate us walking our separate ways?
well, if I'm honest with you, I reckon it'll just go about this. You say that you had about 50 guys, was it?
50 men.
Would you say that every single one of them was armed?
Yes.
Right, well, I say we got about 30 here, also armed.
No, they're not.
Yeah, the majority are.
No, they're not. You see, he points over, and that sort of sets off a signal, and you see, from you see a bunch of the men
Nice one, Josh.
lift something up, and you see there's a cage inside, half naked, beaten and bloody. You can even see this from this far away. Is the man in the Mafia Man? He ran into us.
I wave at him.
We lower him.
I know him.
Pants was he stinking of piss?
Well, you happened to say that. He was. It's where good old Johnny Boy here got his bike. Right from him. He ran it right into us. Said he was with the Antonio family. We decided he was a bit half mad. See what he knew. So we gave him a bit of persuasion, and he told us about you folks.
Well, it's ironic considering I was the one to go up to talk to him earlier.
Oh. You must be the negotiator he was talking about. And I have heard of you, Mr. Big Man. He looks at you, Joseph. Haven't heard about you, though. And the guard just sort of grunts and just glowers.
That'd be because the last guy got shot.
Ooh. So you all can die. That's good to know.
No, it was more like he was being a bit of an idiot. You see a man over there pulled out a revolver on him, or pulled out a revolver on me, shot, the gun backfired a bit, but then, of course, my friend...
I don't care.
Yeah, shut up.
I don't care. Now, what were these negotiations you were trying to sort out? Because from what I hear, you have some pretty high tech. I recall him saying something about you trying to barter with microfusion cells before the burly man over there came in.
Microfusion cells?
Yeah, you said it last session, right before Joseph popped up. You were like, how would you feel about microfusion cells? And then...
I don't have any of those.
Oh.
That was stupid.
So it's just sort of stopped us. Oh. Well, then I assume you have caps. Caps will do finely.
Actually, I'm rather poor myself, but,
Liar.
Well,
no, I literally have
How
nothing.
many caps are you?
how's my thinking? Well, how much is a human life worth?
Not a lot if it's mine.
For
I'd say
every-
The
about
human
one
life of the
shotgun
one in the
shell.
cage?
For every
Alchemy.
20... Shut up. For every 20 caps you give me, one of your men live.
Don't have.
How about we lower that to about 1 cap?
Yeah, we're a bit worthless, mate.
You're going to have to go do a hard roll for that, James, but okay.
Yep.
5 caps
I know.
per person.
Just leaning down to James's character, like for the 20 crowns thing. I don't have that kind of caps, man.
Okay, so that's...
You want to roll it or should I?
I'll roll it if that's okay.
Okay.
He smiles and says, 15.
10.
It's really nice to know that someone actually
17.
thinks we're worth some caps.
17.
Yeah,
No higher, no lower.
You see, I have a
17.
problem with 17.
What's that?
I don't like that number.
He looks very unamused.
And I have a big friend here that I don't think likes that number either.
I have men with sniper rifles aimed right at his head.
That's
also have
good.
them
I
with
can
my
deflect
rifle.
bullets with my skull.
The thing is, you actually can.
I just realised I'm wearing a bulletproof vest.
You are.
As long as I don't aim for my head, I'm good.
Yeah,
Fucking
bearing in
shit,
mind.
I'll pick than I suspected too.
Well
For
then,
a few rounds.
17 caps per person, or we raid
Well,
your
awkward
caravan.
situation we have here. No, don't raid the caravan.
Oh, and what are you gonna offer?
Well, I probably have the most caps.
How many would that be?
Well, I'm not telling that.
Well, let's say you give us 700 caps. We'll leave you. We'll just take the bus, take it all, lead you over close to pit stop, and then leave with it all. You'll be left alive.
We don't have
How did we
700
go from like 15 caps to 200 caps?
No, especially since I don't have cap.
Pardon?
No, especially since I don't have 700 caps.
Well, it doesn't just have to be you. You can scrounge it out between the rest of you.
Yeah,
No, we're
listen,
broke.
this bus is kind of our way to New York.
Yeah, and we're offering you passage up to pit stop. We just take the bus at the end of it. And we take whatever we want. You get to stay alive. You get to keep your lives.
You can't promise us that when you take away everything you want.
Well, you have my word. As sheriff of...
What is your word worth? Tunnel snake.
What the hell is a tunnel snake?
You don't know what the
Oh, no.
you don't know what the tunnel snakes are.
Can I shoot the tunnel snake?
No. Who are the tunnel snakes? Johnny, do you know who the tunnel snakes are? I have absolutely no idea, boss. Yeah, we don't know who the tunnel snakes are.
Well, it's very simple. Tunnel snakes rule, and losers drool.
By any chance, do you draw your shotgun and shoot him with that drool part, George?
No, I am simply explaining it to him at this point.
Okay.
The man needs to understand.
I've upped it to 900 caps for your lives.
Listen, I don't think you understand.
Oh,
Yeah, he's a tunnel snake. Listen.
God damn
Is
it.
there enough supplies to make a bomb that I can give over to a leader of said idiot?
Wait. Are you trying to scrounge together to make explosives?
I don't.
I want to make an explosive, and instead of giving him 800 caps, give him a bag of bomb.
What's your intelligence? Your intelligence is 5. You probably wouldn't know how to do that.
Can I ask, can I ask, our Deathclaw friend if he knows how to do that?
As you're doing, so you're gonna go up to the death floor and ask, what's gonna? Okay,
I'm
so
gonna poke my head over the end of the bus.
say, hey there, do you know how to make explosives?
Yeah.
I'll have to. He responds with a resounding no.
Well, fuck.
Anyways, so
There goes my idea.
with but Are you going to be doing anything, by the way, Amelia, or are you just sort of standing about in confusion?
I'm just sort of like trying to contribute, but I don't understand how to contribute as, you know, I'm a bit worthless. I can flirt. Can I flirt? Can I flirt my way out of this? Can you tell me? Good, they'll put up the price.
Yeah, what were you saying?
Heck, I was about to say, ask the guy. Just wondering, how big is your range around here?
Range? What do you mean? How far
Like,
can
how
you
far
shoot?
out are you willing to go?
Sorry.
Well, we're willing to take you 3 miles from pit stop.
No, I mean yourselves. Like, how far out of the state are you willing to go?
Out of a
How far
state.
to reach, bitch?
Well, perhaps within. I can't remember the exact location, but I remember the name of it. And the general area.
Why are you asking us to take you there?
Oh no, I'm not asking you to take me there. I just happen to know the coordinates of a really low security casino.
And where would this be?
Just on the border of the state here.
Down in Pennsylvania.
Give or take, yeah.
Shit, don't go to my house.
How can I take your word for that? Do you have any evidence of this?
I live there.
Do I have the documents of how I got fired?
Not only do you have documents how you got fired, you have a pit boy, don't you?
Oh yeah, good point.
So you'd have the coordinates on that.
Yeah, I show it to him.
Show it to here, which is the coordinates for the Antonio Casino with scribbled out cunts underneath it.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're low security. They don't pay the guards enough.
Well then, that's useful information. Low security, you say? Well,
Yep, and then I take the pit boy away from him before he can actually see the proper coordinates.
He does take note of this. He goes, You pay us 300 caps. We take you to your secure location, and we get the exact coordinates and what you know about the security of that casino.
Sounds good to me.
And you don't take anything. We keep everything.
Sounds good to him.
He looks at you. Says, I get to keep that shotgun.
No.
Not Big Bessie.
Well then, 400 caps.
Oh.
400 caps
Just give him
is
the
worth...
shotgun.
No, it is worth it for my shotgun.
We'll get you a better
No.
shotgun.
No, I'm not replacing my cannon. Thank you very much.
Come on, you
200
think a better
caps.
shotgun.
Are you
Caps.
going
And
to haggle down to 200?
No, I'm about making my own offer.
Okay.
200 caps, and the way it works there, if you ever want to return.
What do you mean the way it works? Is in the casino, or?
Yeah, as in sort of like how often someone wins, if you get my gist.
Ah. He smiles and says, 250 final offer.
250 done, and I keep my shotgun.
Pleasure doing business with you.
I slapped down 250.
So you spend a while going through it with like your sacks of 100 and sort of pull out 50, give it to him, and he.
I'm just gonna roll my eyes from atop the bus.
Yeah, so you will notice as they exchange money, and he says, "How about you give us your coordinates now, and at the end you tell us how it all works down there, just to know I'm being sincere, or at least to know I'll keep you alive, and certainly you paid me."
Give him half the coordinates.
Pardon?
Give him
How
half
about-
of the coordinates.
How about this? Everyone else goes through first. The bus and the driver stay back here. And then, Hen, I'll give you the coordinates.
Okay.
Just to be safe. I'm sure you understand.
Oh, certainly. Well then, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. Now,
Don't you ever think you can take away my shotgun?
are you like eyes wide, like bloodshot? It's like nobody is taking Bessie.
Pretty... Pretty much. I'm also slightly didn't know about the tunnel snakes.
I sort of edge away from George, showing that I'm actually afraid of him.
Okay, so so you go through the. I assume you explain the situation that they're gonna give you passage.
Yeah.
So they drive. So they all go forward. The bus driver and all that's left. I do actually give him the coordinates. I'm guessing.
Yeah, I give him the actual coordinates.
He's
'Cause,
very, he's very pleased about this, and and then with basically about 50 people on like Brahmin or motorbikes and all that, along with all the other guards, you start going towards pit stop.
Yeah. Real quick, I want to actually talk to the guy.
Okay, yeah, sure.
By the way, the manager's name is Bozo. I know, real weird name. He's a bit of a dick.
Well, when we take it over, I'll make sure to have him killed in your honor.
Thank you very much. Guy's an asshole. I walk off.
But yes, so I'm gonna leave it at that with all of you. By the way, all of you currently done with the wasteland scenarios, and now and next session you will reach pit stop.
Okay.
Yay.
Next session, it really starts. Can't wait.
Pretty much.
I'm just chilling on top of a bus right now. Sad about the fact I have no alcohol.
Do you want to leave it at that?
Yeah, seems a good place to leave it, really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sounds good.
I don't have a ton of data.
Yeah.
How long was this the call? It must have been
About
like
2
Like,
hours.
what?
Hour and 40.
2 hours I've got.